Hey everybody, TrinfiniteX here, back with some more Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, 100%. Alright, so last time we got all the champions unlocked. The last one was Daruk. And now we're on to the end of chapter 2 here. I did, as I said I was going to do, I did all the side quests off stream except for the ones that have Korok seeds in them, because again, all you really need to 100% this game is just to play all the missions in the game and to collect all the Koroks. So since playing all the missions in the game is just, you know, not really, too hard for anybody to just do, I decided to leave them out of this playthrough since there's so many fluff side quests. If you want to see me do them, you're welcome to watch my blind playthrough, but I've decided that they were kind of dull and boring. They got really dull and boring after a while, so I'm not going to do them again. Anyway, I will, however, do all the side quests that involve Korok seeds, like this one. Mipha's training, for some reason, has a Korok seed in it. So, we will do it, and then we will proceed onward with the story. Yeah, really the only difficult part of getting 100% in this game is just the Korok seeds. You have to find them all. Once you've done that, all you have to do is just play the game. Just play it until you've done every mission. And since there's 161 side quests, yeah, not doing that again. It was really boring to do the first time. There's so much fluff. It's just not worth it. So, yeah, just gonna show the Korok seeds in the main story. Hey, how's it going, Egg? How are you? Yeah, part 2. Yesterday we did part 1, we did the beginning, and we got all the champions. And now today, we're continuing on with the main story, and we're getting all the Korok seeds in the side quests as well. Whenever a side quest with a Korok seed comes up, that is. For example, Mipha's training here has a Korok seed in it. Ordinarily, I would do this side quest off stream because it's otherwise just fluff. However, because there's a Korok seed in it, it's very important that I show it. Why the developers decided to put a Korok seed in a side mission, particularly Mipha's training, but not the other champions' training, I don't know. But there it is.
I cannot fail.
So what do you think of this game, Egg? From what you've seen of it? Like, I know you're not playing it yet, right? But, like, is it a game that you want to play? Like, as soon as you can get it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure yesterday, wasn't it you who said you weren't able to play it yet? Ah, yeah. See? Thought so. Sometimes I have to double check my memory. You know? There we go. Higher. Ah, no. There we go. There we go. We're almost there. So, Egg, what you been up to lately? What you been doing with your new year so far? What games have you been playing?
It is done.
Like, actually, what systems do you even have?
Here, you won't.
Oh gosh. Minecraft. More Minecraft. Yep. Swimming with the Lizalvos. Raven, how's it going? I know it's Raven's Boo or something. Hope you don't mind if I could just call you Raven. How's it going? How's your new year so far? Since I was just asking Egg, what kind of games are you playing? What systems do you have? What games are you up to? Egg answered with Minecraft, but I have, like, no experience with Minecraft, so I'm like, eh. Not a Minecraft person, really. It's too blocky. The graphics are too blocky.
I will not rest on my laurels.
I jest. I know how popular that game is. Right now I'm working on 100% for Age of Calamity here, which basically amounts to doing all of the story missions and any of the side quests with Korok seeds in them. I'm not going to do the Korok... I'm sorry, I'm not going to do these side missions with that don't have Korok seeds.
It will be my honor.
On stream. I'm going to do them all off stream since they're really just kind of fluff. They're just, you know, go fight enemies and kill boss. And since there's so many of them, it can get kind of repetitive and kind of boring, so I'm not going to show that particular part on stream. Just the Korok seeds, because that's actually the part that can definitely serve as kind of a roadblock to 100% in this game. Otherwise, the only thing you have to do to get 100% is just play the game until you've done everything. Sword and Shield, Minecraft. Wow. All right, that's a nice diverse collection of games there. Breath of the Wild, Among Us, Minecraft, and Apex Jedi Fallen Order. Okay, that's quite a list. Yeah, it's the important part. Exactly. Egg gets it. It's the important part. We're gonna go with
You call this food?
damage,
Surprising.
7%. We're going to quickly purchase some things and then head on to the mission here. And just grab that and this, because I know we're going to need it. We're going to need lots of these particular ingredients for later. It's good to stock up on them now. We're going to need lots of rock salt for sure, if we want to keep abusing the drink that I'm using here to get 7% damage, which we will, so there we go. Cutscene time.
With that, the 4 divine beasts were assembled with their pilots. Training began in earnest, and the plan to defeat Hyrule's enemies began to coalesce. Zelda continued her work, calibrating the divine beasts and researching ancient relics. Much to her frustration, however, her sealing power remained dormant.
His Majesty did not offer even a single word of praise.
Well, it's only natural that Father would be frustrated.
But, Your Highness...
Right now, we must do whatever is in our power. Please inform Mipha and Daruk that we depart tomorrow morning.
Then you plan to go to the Divine Beasts? Understood.
Oh my. Father thinks that... Well, he thinks that the reason my ability hasn't awakened is because I haven't worked hard enough. I imagine that when I visit the Divine Beasts, he'll say as much. Huh? Oh, Link, you... The adjustments to the Divine Beasts are not yet complete. We must fine-tune them for the individual pilots to ensure that they will be as effective as possible. So many of their parts are complex. We don't yet understand them fully.
Daruk, I have a request. Might I join you for training next time? I would like to be fully prepared. Learning new ways to fight foes might do me some good.
Of course! The more the merrier. Thing is, we still need a night gritty enough to seal the darkness, and they're nowhere to be found.
Yes.
Although, hey, if you see anybody that...
What do they want?
Your Highness, I bring news. It regards your impending death.
Don't bother training with Daruk, Mipha. You won't get any better from that. Daruk's bottom tier. Anyway, chess. Wow. I haven't played chess in ages. Alright. Let's get some clones. Clean up these Yiga fools.
Finally ready.
There's a lot of them over here. Let's hit these guys. So this map is huge, and there's lots and lots of stuff to do on it. Alright. So there's actually nothing here in the opening portion, however. Like here in this opening area, in the bottom center there's actually basically nothing here.
Steel yourself.
So,
I am
that's
ready.
one less area to search. There is one exception to that, however. There is a Korok seed right behind us in the starting area. Also, glorious pose there, Impa. Love how it's zoomed in on the defeated enemy and us face planted into the ground. There we go. It's hard to hit that combo timing there. So right back in here, there is actually a Korok seed. However, that is the only thing here in this portion of the map. I just clean these guys up real fast before I go get it. It's over here. So I wonder, is this... No, I guess this wouldn't be. Yeah, no, this is just a building here. Like an inn, maybe, that they were staying at? I don't know. Because I know if we get closer to the wall of the Great Plateau, there are entrances that presumably lead up to the Great Plateau somewhere. But anyway, that Korok seed is the only thing here in this bottom center part of the map. So let's move on to where the game is telling us to go. We'll use Impa here in the beginning. Shadow Clone's back. Agibunshin no Jutsu. There we go. And we'll just send them forth. This one giant phalanx. Clear out the enemies in front of us. Like so. One of them sneaks behind us there. But he shall not escape. There we go. Get all our clones back again. Just sweep these guys up. I'm actually going to send Rivali. You know what? I think I actually want to send Rivali somewhere else. For when things open up, it might be good to have him elsewhere. No, maybe not, actually. Because the center's going to open up, I think. I'm not sure exactly where the map opens up next, but we'll be ready for it either way. I know at some point we're going to have to split up Impa and Rivali on the two different halves of the map. It's going to be the best way to handle it.
Steel yourself! I am ready.
Because this map is huge.
It's time!
We're definitely going to want to split up here, but where does it open up is the question. Ah, okay. There we go.
Whoa!
Yeah, I'm gonna switch to Rivali.
Fine, fine.
And I'm gonna send Impa all the way over here, actually. Yeah, actually, there's a bunch of stuff over here we need to collect, so let's send Impa over here. Because I know that there's some Korok seeds over there. And then, hold on one second. Yeah, there's also a bunch of treasure chests and things over there. Lots of stuff to get, so we'll send Impa that way. Meanwhile, there's a couple things right here we can grab with Rivali. After we get rid of the rabble. One moment. Destroy everything, including that tree that definitely just vanished into thin air. Yeah, here we go. Here, this is what I was talking about. This gate right here presumably leads up to the Great Plateau. So where? Okay, I need to zoom in real fast. Find It's over here. Yes, here we go. Here we go. It's another Korok seed right here. And a treasure chest. And then I believe... Where was it? Again, this is another one of those maps that has like a lot of tiny little corridors in it, so you're gonna want to zoom in, because like if you zoom out, you can see all the tiny corridors, but like you can't really get a clear view of everything. And there's so many. It's like, it's just hard to explore it all. Because the map has no intermediate setting. It's like either zoomed in all the way or...
Too easy.
Or just not zoomed in at all. Wish they would fix that. If they ever, yeah, when they do DLC for this game, that's what they need. They need like a middle road map setting. Middle of the road map setting. Alright, so there's another treasure chest, along with that Korok seed right there. Now we can move on. Shouldn't be any significant enemies in our way now. Up in the sky with us. This Moblin. This Moblin's getting wrecked. Of course, you can't see very well because of the camera, but you know. There we go. And you definitely want to be the one to kill these guys, because if your allies kill it, you won't get any treasure for it. Yeah, like the treasure chest, you won't get a treasure chest if your allies kill it. So you definitely want to make sure you kill it yourself and not let your allies kill anything. At least, yeah, unless it's an ally you're controlling.
Watch and
Blow
learn.
this guy up. We're finally starting to get lots of blue enemies.
You stand a chance.
Blue bokoblins, and gonna be some blue moblins up here shortly. I hope I got that and not them. Yeah, there we go.
You're finished.
Okay.
Take this.
Oh, what the? Man, still with the weird glitches where, like, sometimes the enemies become intangible. It's so weird. We'll let them handle that guy. Oh my gosh, Daruk. Calm down. Sure wish I could order them around, but unfortunately I cannot. Ah, the Yiga knocking me out of the sky, no.
It's mine.
Look at this area coverage though. It's just crazy.
Watch and learn. You stand a chance.
Blow up the boss. And that's another fort capture. Gonna shoot all these bad guys. Just because I like to kill all the little bad guys and not leave any messes behind. It's always good to not get frozen. And to not leave anything on your plate. Always clean up everything. Don't let a single boss stand.
Too easy.
There we go.
Yet another victory.
I guess I could have saved him for later, potentially, and had Ice Rod uses, but I don't really feel like we're going to need an Ice Rod very much for anything. So let's go ahead and switch to Empa real quick. She should be all the way across the map by now, where we will collect this Korok seed. Just to be clear, all the way across the map means over here, where the yellow triangle is in the bottom right. Oh no. I forgot the bloopy was over here. Oh well. Should have sent Rivali. I could have shot it and got some rupees. That's fine. We'll grab the treasure chest over here as well. But we're not done with this area yet. Let's get all these guys out of the way. Let's just pop them up into the air. Just toss them up. It's like a salad. Just making a Yiga salad. That's what we're doing.
Finally ready.
Just tossed Yiga. And bokoblins as well. I mean, we can have a few bokoblins in the mix too. That's fine. Yeah, better let me handle that, Mifa.
I am ready. A worthy adversary.
Kill stolen. I mean, secured. Alright. So now we can clean out all this. Alright. Yeah, this is already done. What am I thinking of? Oh yeah, there's some buildings back here. Alright. So back here in this tiny little outcropping over here, there's some more stuff. Let's see, where was it specifically though? Was it actually all the way in the corner? Hold on. Oh, it was up there. Oh, okay. A little further up the way, staring right at it. There we go. Another Korok seed. And treasure chest is right around here somewhere. There it is. There we go. And another treasure chest with 10 hearty truffles in it. Alright, so what else is on this side? Actually, not much for a while. Ah! Oh no, there's another area I missed with Rivali. Oops, gotta go back. Well, let's switch back to Rivali, who's right in front of Powder Keg here. Let's blow it up! I mean, he was standing right in front of it when I switched back to him. How could I possibly resist, right?
Yet another victory.
That chest will open on its own. Deal with it later. Oh.
Be still.
Be still.
Watch and learn.
And we'll just blow him up.
You won't stand a chance.
Sure. There we go. So now we have access to even more of the map. However, first, I need to go back for a second, because I missed something. We'll go this way and clean out a fort on the way, actually. That'll be nice, won't it? Since I need to go back anyway.
Be still.
Let's get rid of this guy.
Yet another victory.
And you know something, real quick, I'm gonna go ahead and send Empa all the way up here so that she's just not languishing back there for no reason.
It's mine. Watch and learn.
This guy, we're slowly cleaning out the map.
Stand a chance.
There we go. Alright, now here's what I forgot. I have to go all the way back here. And I remember I went into parts of the city over on this side. Well, I forgot one of the turns. Way back this way. So right here at this junction, I went down this way already. But I forgot to go up this way. So yet another section of the map.
You're finished.
There we go. Korok seed and treasure chest, I believe, right? I think. There, yeah, there it is. Okay. It's like, I know this one here somewhere. Yep, forgot this one. So I think, yeah, whenever you destroy a tree, I think you get wood from it like I just did, but I don't think wood is ever used for hardly anything. Like, I think the only thing it's actually good for is selling. Now that I think about it. So anyway, there's lots of branching paths on this map, but like only some of them actually have treasure in them. So rest assured, I am taking you down the paths that actually have goodies on them, and not anywhere else. Well, hopefully. I might accidentally meander into one, but we'll see. Anyway, there's another treasure chest right there that I walked right past and forgot about. Now let's go ahead and press forward. This guy needs to calm down. He's already got a bunch of champions on him. Go. So I think actually we have everything except for two Korok seeds and one treasure chest, I believe is all that's left. And they're actually in the upper parts of the map. So I think we're just about good. We're good to just go ahead and clean out everything on the map. Let's just wipe out enemies and collect treasure chests.
Watch and learn.
That's what we like to do around here.
You stand a chance.
Like, we can't even get to some of the... Like, there's one Korok seed and one treasure chest we can't even get to because it's at the top center of the map there. In a place that's actually a really cool Ocarina of Time reference. So, for those of you who remember Ocarina of Time, specifically the graveyard, there is actually a graveyard reference in this game. And I like that they put it there. It's on this map. We'll see it later. First, I'm gonna collect that. Camera's gonna go crazy because of Rivali, and then we have Blue Moblin here. He's gonna struggle to hit us because we're up high. Oh, but he did get us eventually. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Well, whatever. It ended up working out. There we go. Camera actually lined up right on that one. Sadly, no treasure chest. Okay, so Rivali has cleaned out his side. These Yiga thought they were sneaky, but they still had red bars over their head. So it was easy enough to see that they were enemies. Alright, so we're parked right here. Uh-oh. On the verge of defeat? What? No, maybe we won't park right here, because Impa's further away. Let's fly back and save this captain who's on the verge of defeat or whatnot. Excuse me, guys. Just gonna fly right over you. Just completely ignore you. Now, what's going on over here? Calm down,
Watch
you.
and learn.
Causing trouble.
You stand a chance.
Silly electric moblin.
Stay down.
And we got a level up off of that. That was actually relatively well timed. Because since we're on this road, we can go ahead and just conquer this fort over here. Since it's kind of awkwardly placed here anyway. Like this fort right here, just kind of here. Not even sure why it's here. There are lots of forts like that are just kind of on the map, but they're sort of off to the side, and they don't actually
Watch and learn.
really seem to serve any purpose,
You stand a chance.
I guess. This is one of those forts. It's just kind of out in the middle of nowhere. There's no Korok seeds or anything nearby. No treasure chests. It's just here. Okay. But anyway.
Impa.
Understood.
Now let's clean out this side. Oh, is Mifa having a hard time? We'll fix that.
Finally ready.
Let's just toss some more Yiga salad here. And then
Steal
get rid of this guy.
I am ready.
Can we kill it? Yeah, we're gonna kill it, for sure.
It's time.
Bang, just like that. Where's Mifa? Oh, there she is. Go!
You.
Hey! I spy.
Bomb it. Now.
Oh. There we go. And of course, we somehow don't get hit by that explosion because we were sitting down. That's how Impa works.
It's time.
She's invincible when she's sitting
Or
down.
the adversary. Yeah.
That's definitely how that works. There we go. They're all dead. Which means this guy is dead.
Steal yourself.
Oh, camera malfunction again.
It's time.
Every once in a while, the game will do that. It'll just have a camera malfunction where it won't do its cinematic, angle.
Goodbye. There.
Hylian shrooms? Ew, come on. Anyway. There's another Korok seed over here. Oh, one guy escaped that? Oh, okay. It's all the way up here in this corner, and then the last Korok seed and chest are still locked behind gates. We're at 50 Korok seeds so far. That's almost half the Korok seeds in the game. Almost. Struggling in battle. What? Who is struggling in battle? Ah! Hylian captain still pressing forward.
Steal yourself!
There. Steel yourself for some more tossed Yiga salad. Here we go.
It's time. A worthy adversary.
There.
I see.
Now, Rivali,
Fine, fine.
put it into whatever nonsense this is. Just get a more favorable angle here. And
It's mine. Watch and learn.
I hope that hits. It should. Yeah, it will. Okay.
You stand a chance.
There we go.
You're finished.
Almost done cleaning out this map. There's very little left. Apparently we have to go into that outpost from the other side. So I guess we're flying around. For whatever reason, there's also a boss in the way. Huh. Clean up some stragglers on the road here. There we go. We'll let that one go. For no particular reason. Oh, the enemy on the road there got defeated by someone else before we got there. Yeah, Daruk must have done it. Seriously, where did that guy even come from, though? I thought I killed the moblin that was over here. Did he respawn somehow? Eh, whatever. Ah! That was
Watch
rude.
and learn.
Take this.
You stand a chance. Be still.
There we go. There we go. So now, here's that reference I was talking about earlier, as well as the last of the Korok seeds and treasure chests. As soon as I clean up this rabble here, we can go down here. And here we have the reference to the Kakariko graveyard here. I mean, come on. There's the tombstones that look like the same as they did in Ocarina. There's the path in between. One of them's pulled back. Like, this is definitely a reference. That kind of looks like Dampé's hut over there. This is actually a really great Ocarina reference, I think. Alright, so let's get Impa up here. And we'll fly back with Rivali here. And then right down here is where we fight a Hinox for the first time. But before I do that, I want to get Impa's special charged up here.
It's time.
Making some bokoblin salad this time. do believe that will do it. Yep. Oh, here's some Yiga. There we go. Let's go ahead and blow up the Hinox. I am gonna get to keep my shadow clones through this cutscene, right? Right?
What?
Yep, okay, cool.
Steel yourself! I am ready. It's time!
Oh, I was about to stasis it and then I missed the timing. Oh well. Well, we'll just switch to Rivali and... Oh,
Be still.
Impa, where are you going? Oh, she's headed back where I told her to go. Never mind. And he just kind of flips back to the ground. Cool. Oh. And if that's not enough, how about this?
You stand a chance.
Down he goes.
Get another victory.
Easy fight. And only one treasure chest for it. Meanwhile, all of that was just to draw us away. And now we have Link. One, two, three, four. And there we go. Link is excellent at killing bosses, though, so they kind of messed up. I need all the special charge I can get. Because Suga is next. And he's kinda got a lot of HP. So I'm gonna want a special move to open him up. If at all possible. And here we go. I mean, Zelda can handle Suga for a little while, right? With that Sheikah Slate. Just fight her yourself. Just fight him yourself. Zelda, come on. You can do it. It's not that hard. You got that Sheikah Slate. Let's freeze him. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, whoops. 1, 2, 3, 4. Too late. Oh, I actually got the Flurry Rush off on him. Slash that air, Link. Get him. Aww. Okay. Can't wait for the Suga DLC. They found like audio files for Suga in the game's code, so like it's entirely possible that Suga will be a DLC character. Uh-oh. Oh man, I'm getting lucky flurry rushes everywhere. And we'll finish him off with our special. Down you go. What a blunder indeed. Thunder stolen.
I suppose destiny is at work then. The future is fickle. Yeager clan, time to go.
Link!
Hey, I had that. Yeah. All right. So, that should have been 100% for that stage. Got our first faithful Kodachi. That's nice. So we're starting to slowly get better equipment, but we're still not getting the best by far. Looks like everybody gets a little bit of something here. Hey, finally! Silent Princesses. We actually need that for a side quest that I wasn't able to do last night because I don't think I actually had it, like had access to Silent Princesses at that time. All right. So I like the Yiga Clan remix. I like all the Yiga Clan remixes. They sound really nice. Let's go ahead and open up some more stables.
For once, you've done well.
Let's get some more stuff. More hearts for Link.
This will do.
A better combo for Rivali. More mid-air attacks. Yeah, there we go. More combo for Mifa. It's nice to have.
Stronger then?
I am stronger than? You gonna finish that sentence? I guess not. Need more fire chew jellies for him. We'll pick that up in side quests. Hey, 8th Wednesday, how's it going? Thank you so much for the raid. It's good to see you. Can't do that one yet. We just got through with the last mission in Chapter 2 of Age of Calamity. We're about to pick up the Master Sword here in the next mission. Yeah, I am about to see if I can level up anything, and then I'm about to just head on out to that mission. How you doing, man? What games have you been playing, 8th? What games you been up to? We need circles. Do I have any circles besides improved weapon quality? I don't want to burn that. Actually, I want to stick that on the Master Sword. Now that I think about it, you know what? We'll go with what we have. I think we're more or less good enough. Still playing Age of Calamity, huh? Are you on your first playthrough? How far in are you? Have you gotten the Master Sword yet? Recommended level 22. Well, I'll just fix that. Rivali's ahead of the curve a little bit. Halfway through the game? Okay, so you've already got the, just destroyed the Yiga clan. Yes! Yes, invaded and stole all their bananas, eh? Yeah. Ooh. Probably won't even need level 22 for this, but I'm going to take, probably Rivali, to be perfectly honest with you. Rivali's just way too good at clearing stuff. Yeah.
You have a lot to look forward to.
No
Yeah.
matter what, we will see this through.
So who are your, I've already beaten this game, and this is like my second playthrough. I'm going for 100%. Even though technically this isn't the sort of game you're supposed to restart, I just felt like doing it anyway. Anyway, so what's your top 4 lineup? Like, who do you like to take in? When, like, let's say the mission gives you a choice for 4 different characters. What 4 do you pick? Who's your top 4? Let's go in with... Ooh. Oh, no, we're out of palm fruits. That's okay. We'll just eat 5%. Or I could go with experience. Actually, I'm going to go with experience.
It looks delicious.
Link, Impa, Rivali, and Mipha! Perfect! That's my lineup, too. Those are easily the best ones. Rivali has the best wave clear in the game. Link is really good at killing bosses. His Master Sword gives him okay wave clear as well. Impa is the best character in the game, hands down. And Mipha is extremely good at taking down Taluses, actually. Plus, her healing is really good. Yeah, that is the only... Yeah, that lineup is the only correct choice. Exactly.
Yeah.
Mipha is probably the weakest member of that team, but because she doesn't focus as much on dealing damage, but on healing and stuff. But she's still very useful to have, especially against Taluses, because she can just reach the Talus hard points or weak points really easily.
Aw.
Ah, all right. Hey, thanks for stopping by, 8th Wednesday. It's always good to have you. And if we're both playing Age of Calamity, it'll be even better. We can talk all about it. Thanks for coming. I'll see you around, man. Oh, wow, 7th Tuesday. You're just gonna take none of them for the challenge? Okay. Good luck with that, man. Yeah, see you later, 8th. Thanks for stopping by. We're just gonna grab some more of this, because we're gonna need a lot of this later. So it's good to stock up on certain items for now. There we go, ready to go. Okay, so the Korok Forest is extremely interesting.
The king issued his first order to the divine beast pilots.
And I
Seek out the knight who could wield the sword that seals the darkness.
guess I'll tell you after
This
this.
would require that they vanquish the monsters in Korok Forest, where the legendary blade slept.
Yeah, guess I'll tell you how it's interesting after the cutscenes.
All 4 of the pilots were to take part. Zelda, seeking data to help calibrate the divine beasts, accompanied them. As did Link, for he always stayed by the princess's side.
Yeah, I forgot this was even here. We have to
Hyrule's king chose us to perform this pivotal task.
do this first.
It will be my honor to excel, as always. Then there's you. The one part that doesn't add up. Why should this nobody be trusted to lead us in the coming battle?
He hasn't been yet.
It doesn't matter who's the leader. We're all in this together, right?
You are, of course, mistaken. My divine beast is the key. Really now, it makes no sense. Well, my one comfort is that your reputation will be completely ruined once you fail. The fallen knight.
Rivali, how long do you expect us to put up with your prattle, huh?
Yeah, how long?
I've said enough. The time has come to show you what I'm made of. Now witness Va Meadow's divine power.
They even have the doors. If you look closely at Va Meadow there, they even have the doors on it. Like on the wings, like from Breath of the Wild. Va Meadow has like those openings at the front. Oh, whoops. Those doors are actually there on the model in this game. That's awesome. The attention to detail is really cool. But yeah, I've heard about enough of Falco's prattle as well, Urbosa. I hear ya. Oh my gosh! Okay, so that's the Swamp of Darkness in Breath of the Wild. Is that layout accurate? Is that layout actually accurate? Oh my gosh. I think it might be. Oh shoot. That's awesome if it is. Sorry, just had to look at that for a second. Oh, that's right. Alright, let's laser. Let's laser. Gonna destroy all the outposts here. This can be kind of a tricky slash annoying little Divine Beast quest here because of the hideouts are kind of nestled away in like these little tight little corners, and you constantly have to switch viewports. That's the one thing about Va Meadow I don't like, is the constant viewport switching. Because you can't switch while you're holding your shield up. You can't switch while the shield is up. Which is really dumb. Yeah, I actually can't put up the shield right now. That's so weird. You know what? No, not yet. There we go. What's left here? Oh, there's one down there. Okay. Yeah, see, you have to switch viewports to get this one. This one's nestled away real tight. We're almost done. Just a few on the main ravine there that I missed. And right here, just turn a little bit more this way, and there we go. Laser time. I love these lasers. Like, they really are fun to use. Boy, that raft is really tough if it survived the laser. That raft full of bokoblins survived because I killed the last objective first and then I turned the laser on it, but it lived because the mission was over. I like Va Meadow. Like, the lasers are really fun and cool, but just that viewport thing. I don't know why I can't have the shield up while I'm in the lower view. That seems like a weird thing to me. But anyway.
All clear over here.
Okay, let's go.
Why are they running?
And they're here.
This is quite the fog.
Are we even making progress? We could just be going in circles.
Good point. If only someone could fly above and scout the way.
As though I could see anything through this muck. Honestly, do you ever think before you speak?
Getting lost is the least of our worries. If something attacked us, we wouldn't see it coming.
Yes, we must be prepared for even the most unusual... Ooh? Huh?
Finally! Somebody sees me! Shakalaka!
Oh? Where'd you come from?
And who are you?
Oh, me? I am the one who brings song and dance to Korak Forest! Let's go!
Still slowly getting used to his name.
That's great! Mind guiding us through the fog, then?
Shoko. I'd love to get home myself. But there are scary, mean monsters in the woods, and I can't get past them.
You could probably sneak right by if you didn't have those noisy maracas.
Oh, never mind him. We have business in the forest. If you lead the way, we can handle the monsters for you.
Woo! Yay! In that case, follow!
Rivali's a party pooper. Apparently, he doesn't like Korok dances. Maybe his inventory's already big enough? Okay, so this map is interesting in that pretty much all but one of the Korok seeds is available, is like, they're all right here at the start. Like, all of them. Like, seriously. All the Korok seeds are right here in the beginning part of the stage, and... except for one of them. And there's a lot, too. There's no small amount of them. So, as per usual, turn around and go right back into the starting area to get one. And of course, there's the one that you saw me get that was like right in front of us. The you can't possibly miss this Korok seed. But it gets better because there's also this one. And that's plus 3 Korok seeds really fast. There we go. Now the monsters have shown up. Rivali will handle the monsters. Although, to be perfectly honest with you, it looks like Hestu can handle them just fine. Oh! Now I've got some stall moblins to fight. We'll let Link handle that, actually. One, two, three, four. Hurricane spin up. We got our up B from Smash. We gotta use. And now more paths open up. As well as more Korok seeds. Also, ooh, get some fire chews right here. That actually worked out pretty well. As the explosion got to them. Now, the game wants the... See, notice how the game forces your camera that direction.
Really?
That means you should turn back and have a look at this. Also, we can use fire rods pretty liberally because, ow, there's lots of fire wizrobes around to restock on. There we go. More flurry rushes are always better. Cannot wait to get the Master Sword, though. Like, seriously. Cannot wait. Come on. Come on. There we go. Finally. Down he goes. Oh, hold on. Do we want to go up yet? No, we don't. We want to go this way. So way off to the side, there's this path, and lots of Korok seeds on it. 3, in fact. That's interesting. It looks like one of the paths actually isn't open, but... Ooh, no you don't. I mean, why not, right? There's literally a fire wizrobe right here. Might as well kill it. So... we'll blow up this guy's feet, and that will cause him to come down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and he's down. Excellent. Now, we can get those Korok seeds. There's one right here. There's one down here. And I actually passed by one. Oh. Oh, I thought I needed a stasis for that one. Some of these balloons need stasis in order to pop them. Others of them do not. Apparently that was one I didn't need stasis for. And one more down here. And we're not even done yet. That's 7 Korok seeds, and we're not even done yet. So let's switch back to Rivali. Or Zelda, actually. Oop. Oh, no. Oh, well, okay. We got warped to the cutscene because we switched to somebody who was in the trigger. That's fine. Stall knocks!
Figures.
That's fine. Oh, too late. Should have stasis him while I had the chance.
Be still.
There we go. That won't be enough to kill, but that'll weaken it. We can just sit up here. Oh, no we can't. Until he does that, that will actually hit us anyway. Down you go.
Take this.
Now, once we get rid of this guy, there's a couple Korok seeds over here to be had still. What I need is a special attack. I don't have enough yet. At this rate, might be better just to see if I can accelerate the damage on him a little bit. Oh. Down he goes. Oh man, he gets it quick too. Come on. Slam again. There we go. Finally. Get out of here.
Too easy. Get another victory.
Ugh. Finally. Good thing there's a bunch of food littered around here. Just grab that real quick. And then we'll go back this way. Find another Korok seed over here in the opening area. And then one more still over here. Heck, where's Link? Link, get over. You know what? Go fight the stall moblin. Actually, might as well. There's one more right here. Korok seed, but the camera's forced. Here we go. I'm gonna switch back to Link real quick. And that's all of the Korok seeds in the opening area there. And there's only one more Korok seed on the entire map, and it's way up at the top of it. We'll get to that one in a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. Opened up. Hydrate, also I have to go now, sadly, but speak soon, all. Okay. Alright, hey, thanks for coming, Raven. You have a nice night. Alright, so all those Korok seeds. Now we can finally proceed. Let's grab the extra health that's right here. Might as well heal up without actually using anything in our inventory. And now the map actually opens up.
Shaka shaka.
It might be the work of the Yiga clan. Oh no, this icky stuff on the ground. We definitely can't just go around or have Rivali fly over it. No way could we do that. Okay. So things get a little tricky here. Pretty much I want Zelda to stay out of trouble. That's what I want. Stay right here, Zelda. Hestu can do whatever Hestu's gonna do. Kind of want Link. Yeah, Link's not super helpful. Well, I mean, he could be, actually. Yeah, why not? We'll have Link at least do something. Link, we're gonna have Rivali do most of the work. However, I will send Link over here to take out one of these. Just because it'll be faster that way. Oh, it looks like it's gonna be Urbosa's path too. Or maybe not. He's going down, I'm going up. So that works out. Alright, so as for treasure chests, there are lots of treasure chests on this map. None of them are in that opening area with all the Korok seeds, you know, because that would make sense. Or, I don't know, actually, maybe it would make sense. Because there's so much treasure already there. But first, I'm gonna go get that last Korok seed. Just so I don't have to worry about Korok seeds anymore. It's one less thing to keep track of, you know?
Watch and learn. You stand a chance.
The last Korok seed is right up here at this bend in the path. And now we have 61. Because this stage has a crazy amount of Korok seeds. 10. That's a lot for one stage. But now let's see about the treasure chests. Oh, almost missed the treasure chest actually. Now, that's right, there's also a treasure chest up here. That would have been dumb to miss. Now we're good. Can't go this way yet. What am I doing? We're good, except that I can't navigate. Alright. There's only 5 treasure chests, and we just got one of them. There's another one over here, and since we need to go this way anyway, it works out nicely.
Cool down.
Cool down, silly moblin. Man, I really hope we have these elemental moblins.
Watch and learn.
And stuff in Breath of the Wild 2.
You stand a chance.
Like, this is a really cool concept. Definitely deserves to be utilized some more. Oh, come on. One little armor piece away from breaking him. Really? Come on. There we go. Jeez, get out of here.
Get another victory. Try me.
Did I get anything? No, I did not. Okay. Actually, there's... okay, real quick, let's switch to Link. Hi, Link! Link is apparently... What? Where is... Oh, no, Hestu's already over here fighting Mipha. What the heck? Oh, well, I mean, I guess so. Why not? Since Hestu's right here. Oh, except I can't. Might as well. Okay, so I don't play as Hestu very often, for obvious reasons. But, I mean, since he was right there, I might as well. Still, though, I think I'd prefer Rivali to do most of that. Anyway, Link.
Princess. I see.
This is what I actually meant to do. I want to use this Thunder Rod here on this fire enemy. Because there's a lightning Wizrobe right next to where Rivali is, or should be. But everybody keeps going different directions. Rivali, go here. Hestu, go back over here next to Zelda and don't cause any more problems. Ugh. Go where I tell you. There we go. Okay. Now. Link. Actually, you know what?
Let's dance!
If Link wants to be useful, let's have Link go over and beat this other fort, actually. That works out conveniently. Whoa. Terrain causing those arrows to go way up there. So up here with this electric Wizrobe here.
Be still.
There's a treasure chest right nearby. So we can restock and get the treasure chest at the same time.
Yet another victory.
Works out conveniently.
Fine.
Maracas! For Hestu, of course. Great. Now Rivali has to carry around maracas too. Now all the monsters will hear him coming as well. That's probably what he's thinking. Not that it really matters. Alright, so this should be Urbosa.
Be still. Behold! You're finished.
These are some pretty pathetic recreations. In all honesty,
Yet another victory.
Aster didn't do a very good job.
That was unpleasant. Foolish.
Let's get rid of all these electric fools here. Go around this way. Get out of here. This level's actually a great place to stock up on, like, elemental things. Oh, what's all that over there? Yeah. Like, electric Lizalfo's tails or electric key swings that you might need for side quests and stuff. This is actually a pretty, yeah, like, there's a yellow Lizalfo's tail right there. Like, this is a great place to stock up on certain things, for sure. Since we happen to be entering the fire area here, there's a fire wizrobe right down there. Perhaps, yeah, we can use some fire rod stuff with Link and then restock. That might work out well. Just make the battle all the more quicker.
Has to.
Be ready!
Assuming we even need that, never mind. Turns out Link didn't even need it. Well, not yet anyway. Ooh, actually, hold up. If we go up this way. So stall Moblin up here, we can go ahead and use a fire charge on. Might as well. That makes life a little bit easier. Rivali, where are you going? Oh, you're going back up there. Oh no, go right there. That spin was already executed. I disagree, game. Alright. Link, go around here and clean up some enemies or something. Get a charge of special on you. Also, are there any treasure chests up here? Yeah, we're gonna go clean out this other fort as Link real quick. Man, I cannot wait to get the Master Sword. Seriously. Cannot wait. Gonna try not to use my special charge on Link because I want to save that for Aster. We're gonna have Rivali do the rest of this. So let's use one more fire charge right here. Oh, there we go. Let's just do like this. Easy enough. And we got ourselves a fort. Nice. Okay. So we're gonna take Link here. Let's switch back to...
Fine.
Wait.
Has to.
Are there enemies back here? Why are there enemies back here? Why are they not on the map? Let's get rid of them. There. Also, he joined at level 22. Wow. Okay.
Fine, fine.
Now, Link, I want you to go back here. So that we're ready for the boss. And Rivali can go ahead and finish off the rest of this map pretty easily.
I can't be stopped. Watch
Just
and
like
learn.
this. Wizrobes are so annoying. Like, they're not difficult, they're just annoying. Just because they have really good accuracy and they're always using projectile attacks like that, so it's... Yeah, they're just pesky. And they always, and like their attacks always stun. So it's like, you have to, if you get hit by a Wizrobe, you have to sit there and just like take in the fact that you took damage. Just... Alright. So let's head back around here and clean out Daruk, or Daruk's Hollow, that is. But we want to specifically take this path because there's a treasure chest along it. Over here. Lots of money in it. That's good. Gonna get any rare drops from these guys, maybe? It'd certainly be nice if somebody would drop something. There we go. Need Lizalfo's tails. It's very important. Later on, I'll make a farming weapon to help me farm these sorts of things. Let's take out Daruk. Hestu already took out Mipha, and we already killed Urbosa's. The last one will be Rivali versus Rivali. Oh! There's also more fire chews here. That's actually good.
You're finished.
I'm actually glad there's more fire chews here, because that means more potential for drops. Also, the Hollow got hit by it. That's weird. More chew jelly. We actually need that for one of Daruk's side quests here. So that's helpful.
Too easy. Yet another victory.
Alright. There's only one left. The map's almost clean. Clean and clear. We've gotten most of the treasure chests. There's only 2 left. So because Hestu went down and got Mipha, I never actually traveled down Mipha's path. Hestu just decided to go there of his own accord. So I'm going to go down Mipha's path, even though Mipha's already defeated, because I want to get the treasure chest and the drops that are over there. Alright. For example, there's an enemy right here we have to defeat.
You stand a chance. Be still. My way. Stay up.
There we go. Easy.
Yet another victory.
But can I get some drops from these guys? Like, I believe I actually need some icy Lizalfo's tails here. The key swings are nice and all, but I need specifically the ice Lizalfo's tail. So it would be nice if I could get one. Or a few, actually. There's that treasure chest. Apparently me pressing Y from all the way over here was enough to get it. I guess because my my Y attack actually hit it, I suppose. It's fine by me. At Please, some drops. Well, resolve those thorns, but that's not what I want. Also, nice. Perfect timing for a level up. That works out well. Yes, Icy Lizalfo's tail. Got one at least. Alright. So let's get out of here. I believe there's only one more chest. And it is... Oh, yeah, okay. Kind of up in its own little area. This map is a little different from the usual map design, where you can just like patrol the perimeter and eventually you'll find all the chests and Korok seeds. This map is slightly different than that. Because it's like just a series of paths. It just works a little bit differently. They're all the stuff, everything is just along one of the paths. So I guess you could technically say that's the same thing, but you know. Because the map has no corners or little hidden nooks, really. It's all just a bunch of loops everywhere. Oh. Anyway, the treasure chest in question, I may have actually walked right past it as Link by accident. Yep. Because this area is already cleaned out, which means I was probably right here and didn't see it. There it is. Yep, just walked right past that one. Pretty well camouflaged, in all honesty. So, real quick, yeah, if we, as soon as we beat the last of the hollows, we'll be instantly ushered into the boss fight. So if you've missed anything, this is your chance to go back and get it. We have not missed anything, or at least I haven't, so I won't need to go back. I could go kill some more Icy Lizalfos, though. Because I know I'm gonna need a lot of those. Yeah. Real fast, I'll go back and grab them. Just because it's easier to do now rather than later. Yeah, okay, I was about to say, there are some left, right? Yeah, here we go. Sadly, a lot of these are bokoblins. No, I thought these were all Icy Lizalfos down here. There we go.
Yet another victory.
Why does he suddenly talk like a caveman? You amaze. Who knows? Alright, let's wrap this mission up. Let's pull our Master Sword. Clear the rabble from before me. Oh, what? Wait a minute, I was nowhere near that.
Take this!
Did you see that? Not only was I in the air, so the spears shouldn't have hit me, but I was also nowhere near them. Their hitboxes were like way out in front of them, where they actually were. That's so weird. What kind of design is that? Well, fine. Time to beat the Rivali Hollow. With Rivali, of course.
Wonders never cease. Watch and learn! You stand a chance. You're finished. Be still.
But we have stasis. And bang.
Yet another victory.
Who is Trinfan? I don't know. Who is Trinfan, Egg? Did you just find a random person named Trinfan? My user's chat? What? Why is the princess not running away? Boy, it was lucky we didn't smack into him.
Kill her.
There it is.
What?
Okay. And now we can wreck these guys super easy. This is an incredibly satisfying feeling, to say the least. Also, yeah, Nintendo did a good job on this. Also, Egg, I still am not sure what you're talking about. Like, you see the two people in the top of my chat. What? The two people in the top of my chat. Okay, I'm looking at my chat. The two people at the top are 7th Tuesday and 8th Wednesday. Like, what are you talking about? I am genuinely confused. As far as I know, there is no way to see who's actively watching. I'll look into it, though. Like, maybe there's something I don't know about. Oh, you sent in Discord? Hold on a minute. Wait till I'm done here, and then I will figure out what it is you're talking about here. I need to focus for a second, though. Whoa. Stupid wall jump. Ah, no. Please. There we go. I think that's all 4 of them. Is it? One, 2, 3, 4. Spinny. That's almost all of it. Oh wow, they're actually just gonna give me a full weak point combo. Okay. Ah, I hate this wall jump. Ugh. The wall jump really gets in the way a lot. If only I could just dodge without having to worry about it. Nope. Can't finish me while I'm finishing somebody else. I think... Oh, I was about to say, is one of them stuck in the wall or something? 1, 2, 3, 4. Push him back. Let's see if we can clip him out. Clip out of the wall. Get out of here. Oh. Oh, he was behind us. Oh, crap. He keeps cornering himself. He's really good at that. Of course, you know what? He's also really good at tricking us into wall jumping. No, stop wall jumping, Link. Arr. There's so much terrain around here that it's actually messing us up here. Freeze. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, I messed it up. That's okay. Doesn't matter. Flurry Rush for the finish. I'll take that. There we go. Also, we leveled up off of that. Ha! Like, did you see the little level up flash there? We leveled up off of that. That's perfect. At least I think so. Nice. Oh, and we got our first rusty weapon. So that means octo-polishing is going to be a thing soon. What do we get rid of? That, and that. That should do. Sadly, rusty weapons do count as part of our inventory. That is to say, they take up a slot even though you can't see them in your normal inventory until you derust them. And we got our Hylian gear as well. Finally, Master Sword.
Great Deku Tree.
All is well. The sword you hold is the key to defeating the Calamity, to sealing the darkness. Young hero, you have been chosen by the sword to wield its power and vanquish the Calamity. And you, Princess, do not lose hope. The path will open for you soon.
I see.
Forgive me. A deep slumber beckons, and even I cannot refuse. You have all that is needed to face whatever destiny awaits. Hyrule's fate is in your hands.
Yeah, I guess the Deku Tree was tired from all of that nothing he did. Anyway, so, okay, I figured out what you were talking about, Egg. I am a little surprised, actually, that there is a way to see who's actually in my chat. However, I know that, like, all of those people are not in my chat right now. As for who is TrinFan, I have no idea. He must have been somebody who came to my chat and never actually chatted. I doubt that many of them are bots. But there are lots of people who just lurk. That's probably who it is. It's just somebody who came into my chat and just lurked for a while. It is interesting that they have the name TrinFan, but they never said anything as far as I remember. But, like, I recognize, like, one of the names is a person who was here yesterday. Some gamer chick. That person came in from a raid yesterday. But it says, like, in the users, it says that they're here now, but I'm pretty sure they're not. Because they actually spoke up. Like, and I don't recognize some of these names, like, at all. So, I don't know. Also, you know something else that's really weird about this list? Some gamer chick was here yesterday, it's here. Okay, I was about to say, are you even in it? But yeah, actually you are here, okay. Yeah, but you know what else is weird? Raven was here today and yesterday, but Raven's not in the list. Is Raven in the list? I don't think Raven's in this list. Yeah, Raven's not in this list either. Nor is Avalon. I don't know who this users list is based on. I don't understand this users in chat thing. I have no idea. But yeah. But I don't know who that person is. So yeah, what is users in chat? What does that even do? Because it's not listing everybody who's chatted, that's for sure. Hey, so we gain the ability to derust weapons now. After that mission, that's good.
Amazing!
Yes, amazing. So that's good, and then we can upgrade Hestu, not that we're going to use him.
My newest moves.
Yeah, probably never, Hestu. I mean, except in your training. But, yeah. Yeah, not even gonna bother playing Hestu. Just gonna say that now. I don't understand. I learned a thing! Yeah, I don't understand how to play as Hestu at all. It's really strange, which is odd because he has, you know, the funny part is he technically has the best weapon in the game. His hidden seals are insane. If they were on anyone else, they'd make them broken, but Hestu's weird though. I think his dun 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 dun. Yeah, like Hestu's seals, one of them is attack speed, and I think the other one is damage for 100 KOs or something. It's really crazy. But anyway, more inventory slots, that's good. It says people that are connected to the chat and able to read it. It could be via third-party client? But that doesn't make any sense because, again, there are people on the list from yesterday, and there are a bunch of people that should be on the list that aren't. I don't understand, you know, like, 8th Wednesday wasn't on that list, and he raided today. So, I don't think that list is accurate at all. I think it's a twitchy part of Twitch is what I think it is. It's also completely irrelevant. Like, because I don't care whether people lurk or not, you know, obviously I would love to have people chatting, but, you know, if people just want to come in and lurk, that's cool too. So I'm not really concerned about, you know, if people want to lurk, that's fine by me. I don't need to know that they're here, necessarily.
I can feel the power.
Anyhow, Daruk can feel the power. We have a couple more missions to complete for the end of the stream for sure. So, it's almost time for a break, though.
I am stronger than before.
Yeah, another TV viewer? Oh, it's a bot because it's on every stream? Well, okay, but it's certainly not increasing my viewer count, let me tell you that much. Bot or not, it's pretty useless. It must be something for Twitch. That must be like some sort of bot that Twitch uses for some purpose. I don't know. No idea. Hey, I'll take it. All these actually, ooh, we just powered up our combo a lot. If that's level 5, we just gained access to the ability to expose weak points with Link. That's actually a big deal. That also makes sense, I mean, with the Master Sword and all. Now, like, if we do our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then strong attack, it'll forcefully expose the weak point for a second. That's very powerful, because then we can hit stasis. As soon as their weak point's exposed, we just hit stasis and we get a bunch of free damage. So that's going to be really good for one-handed Link. Now that we can combine that with our Master Sword. Let's see what else we can do here.
I won't stop aiming higher.
Yeah, I'm not worried about every single person that's in the chat. Like, necessarily, like, the people who are lurking, so I don't care if there's bots or not, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I don't need a list, is what I'm trying to say. I don't need a list. So, let's go ahead and octo-polish that weapon and upgrade our Master Sword at the very least. Sure. And also, sure. I'm surprised we actually have so few trophies and materials. Ooh, a Knight's Broadsword. Too bad it's coming in after we just picked up the Master Sword. Because obviously, nothing would be better than the Master Sword. Let's see, what do I want to put on my Master Sword? So, here's the thing about putting things on the Master Sword. You can't fuse the Master Sword into something else, so when you put a seal on it, it's there forever until you get the ability to remove seals. And then you can remove either all of them or just one seal at a time, but like you don't gain the ability to remove just one seal until way later, so be careful. Your only option will be to remove every seal for a while, and that's once we unlock that ability, which we don't even have that yet. So gotta be really careful. I still didn't get any circle modifiers besides that to pair with this thing. I want this thing to have another circle modifier to increase its fusion potential. I can't seem to get one for Link. Obviously, I'm not going to do improves quality of weapons found because I want that on my Master Sword until I have enough attack speed to stuff my Master Sword full of attack speed. I don't want to take off improved weapon quality anyway, so, What do I want to give it, though? Attack range? Do I even have anything to give it? I have attack speed. I have a low attack speed, low grade. I could do that. Yeah, I guess. Let's take this. Master Sword. Let's give it attack speed. The attack range would be nice, but I have to make sure I can get also... Yeah, I could fuse it with this, but I don't want to... No. Let's give it attack range just temporarily. Eventually I'll replace that. Yeah, let's feed it my other soldier's broadsword here that I don't need anymore. And then we're almost up to level 10, and that should get us... Yeah, I'll stack improved weapon quality on there. Yeah, I guess this'll do for now. And I want this as well, and I need something to get it to level 10, so hold on, we'll take that off. Yeah, we'll go ahead and fuse this. That gets our Master Sword all the way to level 9. That's a great start. I'll fuse in my Knight's Broadsword, because I don't need that. I'll fuse in the Training Sword, because... Okay, the Training Swords... Here's the thing about the Training Sword. This chance to automatically guard thing, it would be great if there was another weapon in the game that had this, except there isn't. I've looked at all of Link's weapons... I've looked at all the weapons, actually. There's no hidden seals that are chance to automatically guard, and you actually can't pick up this ability anywhere else. Chance to automatically guard is not a seal you can earn in this game. So this seal is one of a kind. But here's the problem. At 10% or even 11% or 12%, it's actually worthless. There are some other hidden seals that it might pair well with, but... There's no way that chance to automatically guard is better than basically any number of other seals. Like, this is still a pathetic seal, even though it's so unique and one of a kind. So I'm actually going to get rid of it. I'm going to hold on to this, though. This is going to be useful later. Yeah, always hold on to Fusion EXP until you can pair it with another circle. It's way too valuable to not have. Oh, there's another, even more attack range, but I don't want too much attack range. I need attack speed. We don't need that. If anything, I would want damage per 100 KOs, but probably won't get the opportunity to do that. These are not doing anything for me, so I guess... There. Bonus weapons are included. Yeah. I don't care. The wooden sword literally doesn't have any good... I even looked at its hidden modifiers and they were bad. I don't remember what they are off the top of my head, but I looked at a list online, saw its hidden modifiers, which is terrible. The wooden sword is meaningless. Meaningless to hold on to. At least for now it is. I mean, unless some DLC comes out, like... But even then, like, I'm trying to figure out, like, even if I had 4... If I had 4 of those seals that all said, like, chance to automatically guard, even if my chance to automatically guard was 50%, would it be worth it? No. I would rather just have attack speed. So, as far as I can tell, there's no reason to even bother. Grab that, and we'll stick improves quality of weapons found on here. That will help us out greatly with farming. Because now we can just use the Master Sword to farm. Alright, and that will do for now. I think our Master Sword's good the way it is for the moment. Do want to improve Impa, though, at least a little. If I could, but I'd have to have the right setup for that. This Faithful Kodachi is a good way to start. But it's got the wrong kind of... The problem is it has the wrong kind of seal on it. I don't want it to have that. We can wait till later for Impa. By any chance, did Rivali get anything that I can use? Not really. I mean, no, actually he did. Special attack damage increase would be nice for him, at least temporarily, until we can get a better bow for him. Still can't seem to get any mid-air attack damage for him. That's a bit of a bummer, but I'll take special attack damage here. I'll take that. That's a nice holdover seal, since this weapon is very temporary anyway. But I have to find a way to fuse up a little bit here. Let's take this and let's fuse it with some worthless things like this. That attack range actually does not affect Rivali's mid-air attacks. So range is actually a lie for Rivali. Don't get sucked into that. Let's do this. And this is the one I want. And these two, yeah, these two are garbage. Let's just put those in there as well. And now, is that enough? Yes, it's exactly enough. Good. Take this and do this, and there we go. More damage. Wait, let me double check. Yeah, okay. And we got bonus stuff too. Nice. And we're also out of money. Perfect. But yeah, so fusion material EXP, if you pair it with another circle, it gets a higher bonus. And then if you take that weapon and you level it up a bunch, like you see I have a level 8 Traveler's Bow here with fusion material. That means it'll fuse with 165% of a level 8 weapon. So that's a lot of extra fusion material EXP that you get for this. So this is a powerful seal. Make sure you use it properly. Anyway, we're good to go. On to the next mission. Unfortunately, it looks like we have to use Link, so, well, guess that's what we're doing. Let's make sure to buy certain materials so we don't run out. Uh-oh. No. Actually, hold on. Let's sell some stuff that I know I'm not going to need. For example... But it gets better. We have more stuff we can sell pretty easily that I know I'm not going to need. Like, I'm not going to need that many silent shrooms. I know I'm not going to need this much wood. And if I do need that, and if I do need more wood later, I can fix that pretty easily just by cutting down trees. Missions will take honey, because we need that. And...
yeah.
Gonna need some sugar here in a minute, so sell some more stuff that I don't need. Not 43. Of a common drop. There we go. Perfect. Now we're ready. EXP or damage? Let's go EXP, actually. Let's level up as much as we can, because we're just going to be plowing through these missions. So, here we go. This mission is actually a little bit tight, because we're on a timer.
With the discovery of the knight who seals the darkness, hope spread among the people of Hyrule. Yet unease lingered in the princess's heart. No matter how much she devoted herself to training and research, doubts plagued her. To clear her mind, Princess Zelda joined the pilots on a mission to investigate some unusual relics. Alas, their expedition bore no fruit, and they set off on the road back to Hyrule Castle.
How can I... If I am unable to awaken my inner power... That song...
Nighty-night.
I remember you.
Enemy ahead!
I remember Zelda's Lullaby from Ocarina. That's an old tune. Alright. So there's lots of treasure chests. And only 3 Korok seeds, but we're on a timer. We gotta hurry. Head for targeted position, quickly. So these really awesome sword beams that they programmed into this game, and they are very awesome, are only available when we're at full hearts, unfortunately. But yeah, this is how sword beams should be done. Breath of the Wild did them wrong. Breath of the Wild had the old sword beams from, like, the original game and, like, a Link to the Past and whatever, but this is how sword beams should actually look. Like, they should just be straight lines and not these weird spinning things. So many enemies to kill here. I'm glad I'm glad we're getting increased experience. That's actually going to be good for us here. It is a bit of a shame that we have to play as Link, but it's not the worst thing that could happen. Obviously. They just want to make sure you get a chance to enjoy your Master Sword. Oh. we go. I like to slay all enemies whenever possible. There is a treasure chest back where we started. Let's make sure we go ahead and grab that. It's like literally just sitting off here in the grass. So I need some health. I want my sword beams back. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I want my sword beams back. Give them here. Gotta clear away everything. 'Cause that's just how I do things. There's also a treasure chest up at the bend here. Get that in a second. Man, there's so many enemies. But that is of course a good thing. But over here at this bend, there's a treasure chest we need to get. It's too bad we don't have like any projectiles coming out of our like shield surfing. But I guess that's to be expected. So we need to take a detour down here. And again, we're on a timer, so we gotta move fast. There is a Korok seed all the way down here, way off the beaten path, and extremely well hidden at that. But that's not even all. There's this, like, look at these huge branching arms here that I'm on right here. Like, this area is completely disconnected from the area where we're supposed to go. I mean, it's practically just screaming, explore me. You know, there's obviously goodies here. Explore me. But again, because we're on a timer, it forces the player to make a choice. And like, if you're playing this blind, like you'll almost always choose to, you know, try to press forward. Because, you know, you don't know how strict the timer's gonna be. So you'll end up having to replay this. But if you come prepared, turns out the timer's not that bad. All right. Oh wait, is there a camp over there? And I totally walked past it. Well, we'll find out on the way back anyway. So with that, we've got 2 Korok seeds and 3 treasure chests already. And there's the last Korok seed's basically at the end. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I forgot to raid this camp here. And there's a ton of treasure chests along the way. Not many Korok seeds, just mostly treasure chests. Man, that's so satisfying, though. Master Sword is great. And we're refilling on apples while we're doing this, so that's completely worth it. Mighty Thistles. Sure, why not? Okay. Now we've cleaned out all the stuff on the side. Now we gotta hurry. Oops, this way. Yeah, here we go. I swear this level just exists to show you how overpowered the Master Sword is. That's literally the only reason it's here. There we go. Died before I could open him up. There we go. Oh, they're coming. They're actually clumping up some more. Good. Man. Okay, we do actually have to hurry up a little bit, though. We're cleaning out so much of the map, but gotta hurry. The enemies on this map actually move. Like even you can even see the fire Wizrobe. Oh, moving. To try and intercept our party as we're moving forward. Interesting. Oh, well, I'm glad that boss healed us. That was nice. Okay, and this fort is secure. No, you don't. We also learn how easy it is to lose our Master Sword beams. Basically, any projectile is going to take it away from us instantly. Oh, got a lucky flurry rush there. Let's go ahead and just obliterate this guy. $900 kills already. And you know what? Since there's a ton of Wizrobes up ahead, so we may as well do this. That's what I was talking about. We can now open up enemies like this. As soon as we did that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then he did the spin and then the thrust, it opened up the enemy weak point, so we could just go in right away. Alright, so before we lose track of anything, though, we're not done just yet. There's some treasure chests we have to get. One right here.
I see.
How did these guys survive? Get out of here. That guy's in trouble. Alright. And there's another one around the corner over here. Uh-oh. You don't. Let's get unlocked from this guy real quick. And Magnesis. There we go. This guy's on a slope, which makes him really weird to deal with. We only have 14 minutes left. Gotta hurry. Thankfully, again, there's lots of Wizrobes, so we can just spam rods if we need to. It will not in any way hurt us to do so. Dead, just like that. Tons of chests. cut our way through here. Use our special attack on this guy. Just get rid of him real quick. Actually, there's some more. Why not? Let's just finish him off. And bye-bye to this guy. The waves even break open boxes for us. That's actually really nice that they do that. Oh, no you don't. Oh, you got me. Okay, well, if you're gonna do that... There we go. Honestly, the biggest challenge of this stage is actually just clearing all of the bosses and everything. Like, if I wanted to just beat the stage, I probably could have done it by now. But of course, we're not going to be satisfied with just beating the stage. No, we got to get 100%. And in one go at that. Refill on apples. Grab this treasure chest. And briefly have a look at something. Yeah, okay. There was a chest over there. I thought so. Why didn't I see it? Oh, wow. Yeah, it must have been behind the boxes or something. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So we've cleaned out all of this. We're almost there. A black moblin. Oh, dear. Oh, what the random little guy hitting me. Take this. Alright. Now we're out of the second section here. Oh, I didn't get any health recovery for that, though. Darn.
It will be done.
So again, any amount of chip damage is really annoying from these little enemies here. Because it takes away our beams. And we really want our beams. Especially for all these keys. Nasty, nasty keys. Thankfully, the beams actually have a huge upward hitbox as well. Like, it's a big column so that it hits the keys. Yeah, let's take advantage of that. I like that. Oh, what the? Oh, come on. Who even? What did I even get hit with? Is that? What was that just now? Oh, was that ice breath from a Lizalfos? That's probably what it was. And then I was standing in water, so it just made it worse. There we go. Get out of here. Oh, nice. And we got some... Oh, well. We got health, but it went into our storage. There we go. Let's clean out all these guys. Alright, so now we're going to get attacked by hollows. Not a problem, though. That works out nicely. So far, so good. We still have 8 minutes to make it to the end here. We're gonna go down this way. Oh, no, hold on. Almost forgot. All the way back here. Treasure chest, once again. Can't believe I didn't see it. I was right here next to it, too. I'm in such a hurry. I'm always keeping an eye on the timer. That's the problem. Okay, so again, back down this way. Find another treasure chest over here. I wish that shield surf was not his strong attack. It doesn't have a projectile wave in front of it, and it's also really weak. Come on. We gotta hurry a little bit if we want to get 100%. Okay, down we go, and next up we will clear this camp up here so we can proceed forward. No, you don't. Nice try, you silly peblets. Not gonna work. Not gonna work. Actually, you know what? Let's... Whoa. Why? Why did it trigger a wall jump right there? Like, I just don't understand why that was necessary. There we go. Oh my gosh. Oh! Oh gosh. He followed me. Okay, well, if you want to die that badly, who am I to say no? There we go. I'm cool with it if you are. Now. Okay, and our entourage has moved up as well. Let me make sure there's no pebblets left behind. Nope, okay. One last fort. And also I'm lagging, apparently. Oh, okay. One last fort. And one last Korok seed, and we're done. See, this mission's timer is super generous. No reason to fear it at all. Oh, no you don't. No you don't. No, I'm hitting you both. just gonna plow through this guy. There we go. And plenty of health just in case we did need it. Now, this Korok Seed's really tricky because it's tempting to walk right past it when you see the taluses. It's real easy to miss this Korok Seed. This is a really irritating one.
But how?
Okay. 2, 3, 4. There's no way really to avoid getting hit by these guys at least once, since there's 2 of them in all. Thankfully, they're not flaming or super cold. So we can just ride on top of them without taking damage. And that works out well. Come on. We need a special attack right now is what we need. Oh, or a Flurry Rush. I'll take that. Oh, especially if it hits both of them. Wow. Oh, and I'll take that too. What do you know? I was about to use bombs to try and get some damage on their weak points to kind of finish them up there. But I'll just, I'll take this too. No objections. No objections at all. There we go. And I even had a special attack by the end of all that, but didn't need it. Perfect. And we got a super-powered farming hoe. Now Link can settle down and be a gardener. Great. Okay, I'd say that EXP 7% paid for itself. Nice. Okay. Good stuff.
Link, he's become so much stronger.
And yet I have not. I presume that's what you're thinking?
Urbosa knows what's going on.
More and more monsters have been appearing lately. It is a sign that the Calamity draws near. So, there isn't much time. And still, no sign of my power awakening.
Little bird. Perhaps you are missing the point, comparing your progress to Link's. It's the same boy he was before acquiring that sword. He will rise to any challenge with no hesitation.
Clearly.
That's all there is to it. In that regard, you two are one and the same. Look how hard you've worked to get this far.
Well, you see,
What did the great Deku Tree say? There's no need to fret, princess. I know that you are where you need to be. You must accept that too.
Urbosa's great. Meanwhile, Link has terrible friends that make him eat rocks.
Thank you, Urbosa.
the pilots of the divine beasts, and the knight with the key to defeating Calamity Ganon. In a grand ceremony, these 5 heroes convened, and King Rome bestowed upon each the title of champion. The people gave cheer, the ceremony drew to an end, and the champions enjoyed a moment of rest.
We did it. We have all the pieces on the board to stop the Calamity. With the knight who seals the darkness, the 4 champions, and you, of course, I'm positive, we can turn back the... Would you stop making a nuisance of yourself? Unlike you, the princess is extremely busy. Hey! Oh, you cut it out. Oh, now listen, you... Oh. Stop that! We're trying to help the princess here.
Come on, you two. There's no need to fight.
Oh, how dare you act so disrespectfully in front of Her Highness! You troublesome teapot!
So, Daruk, about what we discussed.
So you're ready to begin your training. Let's get to it.
Thank you. I hope to become stronger so that I can fight alongside... Oh, no. I was just,
Enough! Leave me out of this. If you must fight, do it elsewhere.
Come back here, you whiny little...
Stop it! How asinine.
Man, Impa sure gets worked up easy. At least over Terrico. That does fit with her character in Breath of the Wild, though. She does seem like the prim and proper type. Everything has to be just so. Anyway, it is time for a break. Yeah, we're pretty much ready for that mission already, I would say. We can basically dive right into Akala Tower.
The next battle's on me.
Ooh, finally getting special attack gauge increases. That's good. Nice. Yeah, that's actually really good. We need more meat. Oh, no. I mean, I can fix that on my own time, but... still.
All the better to help my friends.
Oh, I already got a improved meter with her, apparently. What? Yeah, I did. Okay, I'm gonna head to break, and I'll be right back. See you guys in just a minute. Hey guys, thanks for watching. This is where most people tell you to like, comment, and subscribe. And while I would appreciate you doing all that, if you enjoyed my content, come check me out on Twitch at twitch.tv/TrinfiniteX so you can watch and chat with me while I make these. I'm a family-friendly streamer, so everybody's welcome. Throw me a follow on Twitch and Twitter so you can get notifications when I go live. Links will be down in the description. Have a wonderful day, and I look forward to meeting you.